Hey guys, what's up? It's Scottish Dicker once again. Before I segue into the first part of Klonoa here, I just really wanted to apologise for the quality of this video. I did something with the recording, and it will be fixed in part 3, but it's going to have some sort of weird wavy mirage effect. I have no idea what that is, but I promise it won't be in part 3. Okay, sorry guys. Here we go, part 1. Hey guys, what's up? Scottish Dick here once again. And yep, I'm doing Klonoa. I probably have some explaining to do. First of all, can I say, glad to be back in the LPR seat. Well, it's not really the LPR seat, it's just donning the headset and firing up the inexpensive capture device, but it's still glad to be back using the Dazzle regardless. Right. Now, I'm still working on Rayman. Okay, I've still got to play up to where I was. I can totally get there today, but I really wanted to start something else, you know? I really wanted to get back to talking and shit, and yeah, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm doing a game I've already done before. Okay, I haven't technically done Klonoa before. This one, I did Klonoa Door to Phantom Isle on the PS1. This is just Klonoa on the Wii. It's completely fucking different. Yeah, this is a remake of the original Door to Phantom Isle for the PS1. And yes, that was totally not Phantom Isle-ese right there, which is annoying. But yeah, I'm just gonna play for this. I've never Let's Played a game that I've already done before. You know, I kind of always wanted to, but I haven't done it yet, and I still haven't technically done it, because again, this is a remake, and it's really short, and I just want to go for it, and yeah. Enough with the whole having to explain myself for wanting to record myself playing video games and uploading them to the internet. Don't you think it's kind of strange? We've already been through this. My god, how many years has it been since I last LP'd Klonoa, by the way? That was fucking, like, 4 years ago or some shit. It's scary, actually. I mean, now I'm obviously much more enthusiastic and loud and shit. Right, and yes, I am sticking with Phantom Elise, so we don't have to hear sort of English voice acting, which for the most part is okay, but I much prefer it this way. My fucking god. I love Klonoa so much, by the way, I really do! I'm so sad that he's dead now, okay? You know, like, this remake, it didn't do too spectacularly. At least not to the degree that Namco wanted it. And Klonoa looks nowhere near as vicious with his teeth in this scene. Although he looks a lot more wimpy, you know, trying to pull a ring out of the dirt and shit. And it's Hupo. Not Hupo, Hupo, apparently. Yeah, they changed some names in this remake, actually. Hupo's name is different somehow, and yeah, it's weird. It still opens pretty much the same as the PS1 original. My god, this is a really pretty looking game, wouldn't you say? Oh god, a frame dropped, so I better sync up the audio. Klonoa? So cute. Yeah, I really need to invest in a new capture device also, because this one's not really cutting it anymore, you know? Oh, this fucking music! Okay, one thing actually I've just noticed, see, I don't think I've really played through the game all the way through with the Phantom Miley's on. I had the English on, you know, for the sake of wanting to check it out and all that, but the thing is, it's like, you know, it doesn't really give you much time to read it, I've just noticed there. And yes, it's typical Klonoa controls naturally, just 2 fucking buttons. And look, there's an egg in the background! If only we used some sort of like advanced 3D technology and we could go into that dimension, and holy shit, we can! I'm pretty sure, I wonder how many jokes I'm gonna like redo here, in fact, you know? I'm just gonna be like, it's I've LP'd this game before, and my way of thinking hasn't changed at all in the past 4 years. What'd you make of that? Right, oh Jesus. There's the fuck is that? Oh yeah, I gotta collect 6 of these. And by the way, I actually did collect all of those things in this version. Because that's another thing actually, back when I did LP, the PS1 original, I did so blind. You know, I hadn't played the game before, and I just kind of wanted to do it on YouTube for the first time. I've never done a blind Let's Play before, and I've never done a blind Let's Play since, you know, the first Klonoa game. I'm not really up for blind LPs that much as well, too. Okay, and I just wasted all my ammo. I should have. Oh no, wait, they respawn. Come on. There we go. Now I'm not going for everything again. You know, I really should go for everything because, you know, this is the second time doing this game in a way, and I really should just fucking do it for the sake of completionist, so I don't come off redundant and stuff. But fuck it. Right, I really shouldn't even have to show these cutscenes, because for the most part it is exactly the same. Again, there's some... just the way they spelt some names is different for some reason. And now for the wonders of 3D technology, we can actually tell what this guy looks like! Because the sprites in the first Klonoa game were kind of weird, I thought. Baloo from Popeye. My name is Hupo. Yeah, it was Hupo, wasn't it? But now it's Hupo. Oh man. You know, Namco, here's another Klonoa game, please. Okay, I don't care what it's fucking on. Even if we get a remake for like of Klonoa 2 on like the Vita or the 3DS or iOS. Actually, nah, I take that back. I take that back. Don't put it on iOS. They're already killing the Tasmanian Tiger with that shit. Okay, we don't need Klonoa on iOS. But yeah, I mean, those Game Boy Advance games were pretty good. I only ever played them on an emulator. I don't physically own them. Need to get round to that, actually. But those were some really good sort of puzzle platformers, those ones. The sort of main series ones are better. I mean, Klonoa 2 is still my favourite of the bunch. All the more reason why I fucking want a remake. You know, one that looks like this, I mean, you really... I mean, granted, Klonoa 2 was like one of the absolute first PS2 games. So obviously it wasn't like pushing it to its limits or some shit. But there's a massive, massive graphical difference between Klonoa 2 and this game, you know? It looks a lot better. Right, other differences include, instead of just having been able to take 3 hits, we can now take 10. Because, you know, we're all growing up, we got worse at video games, and that's why we need it. Heck, I don't know, I'm not gonna complain about it, but it's still weird, you know. Okay. Can you bring those enemies back, please? I fucked that up royally. Just because I'm not getting all of them doesn't mean I don't want to get the collectibles, okay? This is what I was like in my entire Rayman Origins Let's Play, and it turns out I didn't need to use both of them. I'm completely good. Okay, if we go up here, actually, this way, it leads to absolutely nowhere. I've learned this now. I don't think I got this when I first Let's Played it, but now I know. It just leads us absolutely nowhere. Or maybe it's like an alternate route. I don't know. I still don't know. Shut up. I mean, this sort of 2.5D platformer is the sort of thing I think would look really good on the 3DS and stuff, you know? I said something similar about Threads of Fate when I Let's Played that. I don't know, just the way the camera moves around the character. and the way some objects are clearly sticking out of the screen while others are in the background, it just looks like it would work really well, you know? I mean, I would say the same thing about Donkey Kong Country Returns, and that's getting a 3DS re-release, which is really sweet. I'll actually be able to enjoy that fucking game now, without the horrible waggle. Incidentally, Klonoa does have a waggle thing. If you waggle it, it's like... What the fuck does this thing do? You waggle it and wind goes around them and stuff. Oh god. Oh, run out. Okay. Yeah, that does the exact same thing as that Lum in Rayman Origins, right? But what the fuck does this do? You waggle the Wii remote. Klonoa has this wind shit around him, like he's just done a magical fart, but I have no idea what it fucking does. And I tell you right now, this game is already really easy without needing it, so yeah. 1-1 cleared. Good day. And here we have the most amazing save screen music that I love as well. Okay, save progress, yes! And yes, I'm syncing up the audio. Kirsty. Oh god. Hi Kirsty, are you watching this? Yes, I had a girl come round and play video games one time. Okay, we'll use this one. Okay. And we shall call this one... That one's going to be called Ducky as well, anyway. Right, we got our 6 today.